Hi, this is Jude from @Jude_Reborn, and I just turned 70. When I was 68, a year and a half ago, I had moved to Florida and I had another transformational experience. And if you're an OG, an older girl, and you think that you can't do this, this video is to inspire you that you can. I had a breast reduction. I went from a triple D, 38 triple D to a C. If you've dreamt about it all your life, if you're tired of walking into a room and having your breasts walking before you, if you're tired of hiding your body from your neck down in pictures, if you want to tuck your clothes in, if you want to show your torso, and especially if you're not a big person to begin with, if you're kind of petite and short and your breasts are overtaking your whole body presence, this video is for you, sister. So come with me. I want to tell you my story about my breast reduction and lift in the summer of 2022. No, I'm not, flat. I'm not super small, but I'm good. I'll step back so you can sort of get a view of me in real time. And also, I have some pictures that I'm showing to give you a sense as we walk through this of where I've come from and where I'm at. So I'm fired up. I really want to tell you my story, and I'm excited to get into it. Thank you for liking and sharing, and most importantly, subscribe. So why did I want to have this done so badly? Like for almost 40 years? Well, first of all, I felt top heavy and my bras cut into my neck and I had to wear really uncomfortable bras. I had to wear bras that had wires in them to hold myself up. And sometimes my neck would get stiff. At the end of the day, sometimes my back would be a little achy. Now, some women have it a lot worse. I was fortunate in that regard. I didn't have any chronic neck or back issues. Couldn't run. I really wanted to jog. I wanted to walk and jog. It turns out all I could do was walk because my breasts were flopping around and it kind of hurt when wearing a bra all day felt very confining. And most of all, I didn't really have a torso. I found myself wearing tunics. I didn't tuck anything in. I didn't wear anything form-fitting. I wore blazers all the time. When summer came, I would, find a way to still be able to wear a blazer. Wanted to hide a good part of my body. And I was just tired of that. I was a kid that at 13 had pretty large boobs. So I never went through the training bra era. I went right into women's bras. And by the time I got into my 40s, I was a 38 double D, I think 36, 38. And then by the time I got into my 50s, I was a 38 triple D. And it was just so much to deal with on a regular basis. I had to buy large sized blazers, but they would be really, really big in the waist and the arms. And then of course I wore like a size 8 in my pants. So it was very disjointed. I couldn't go without a bra, and I really didn't feel comfortable wearing halter tops or strapless tops. If you can relate to this, then I think you're really going to maybe vicariously feel a sense of excitement when I tell you about my experience. And remember, I wasn't a spring chicken. I was 68, and I went from having a chest that I wasn't proud of to, an upper body that I absolutely love. And I try to, wear clothes that show my upper body now, and age be damned, I'm just proud of how I look. It's a great feeling. So come with me as we explore the consultation, the prep for surgery, what surgery was like, and my healing process. My breasts were really a source of annoyance and frustration. I grew up in the 60s. In the 60s, if you recall, there were many beautiful models, and we had Twiggy, we had Cheryl Tiegs. So many of them were just tall, brunette, blonde, blue-eyed, and flat as a board, and they would wear great clothes. But the clothes were all designed for women that were built like them. I was a young 5'2" girl, curvaceous, with big boobs, black hair, green eyes, and I just didn't feel like I fit in. And if you're watching and you grew up with big boobs, you know what I'm talking about. It just was not the thing in the 60s or the 70s, to be honest. Then there was one day when everything changed. I had gone out for lunch with a colleague, and I was newly retired, so I was wearing jean shorts and a casual little blue top and some sneakers, and we took a picture at the end of lunch. And when I got home, I just was scrolling, and I looked at the picture, and I stopped, and my jaw kind of fell when I saw, and this is the infamous picture of Jude in the blue top, and I saw that my breasts were so large and they were so low. It was just, I was all breast, and honestly, I looked like a woman that was 30 or 40 years older, very matronly. It just zapped my self-esteem, and I made a commitment to myself. I'm gonna look for a plastic surgeon in Florida, and then once we get there and we get settled, I'm gonna do it. And that's exactly what I did. So I started researching, and I found Dr. William Vineyard. Dr. Vineyard is a certified plastic surgeon. He's a cosmetic plastic surgeon, and he's also a general surgeon. And he runs the Vineyard Institute of Plastic Surgery in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Dr. Vineyard's great. He's very soft-spoken, he's very kind, he's very thorough. Also, Dr. Vineyard sings his patients to sleep when you're going under the general anesthesia. He asked me a lot of questions about what I wanted the end result to be. He did a breast exam on me to determine that I didn't have lumps and that my breasts seemed to be healthy. They showed me quite a few impressive before and after pictures. He did explain that my breasts were exceptionally long and they were very vertical in shape. So the challenge with my breasts would be to reposition them literally about 2 to 3 inches higher than where they were. He talked about the various forms of incisions that a doctor can make when they're doing breast redux, and there are incisions where they work around the areola, which is the area around the nipple, and they remove that whole area, and then they remove the tissues and everything they need to remove, the skin, the fat, and then they move it up, and then they sew back your areola. That was one of the approaches that he did take with me. He asked me, what size do you want to be? I wanted to be as small as I could be. My fantasy was to have like a boyish body and just be able to go braless if I wanted and wear any top I wanted and that type of thing. But physiologically, what I learned is that they can only take so much. If a doctor takes too much skin, as it was explained to me, you can suffer from necrosis. So the doctor can only take a certain amount of tissue and fat out. He has to allow a proportion, there's a certain formula they stick with, to remain so that you will have the right amount for normal blood supply. So to make a long story short, the doctor kind of defeated my dreams by telling me that I could only go down probably 2 sizes. In my mind, I was hoping for a C. That's what I was really praying for, is just give me a beautiful C. And I think it will be proportionate to the rest of my body. I can live with that. Yes, I would have loved to have been a B or even an A and have a cute little boyish body, but that wasn't going to happen. Okay, so what does it take to actually be approved for the breast reduction and lift surgery? You will have to do the following. I had a general physical exam. I had blood drawn. They did a full panel of blood analysis. I did have to have a chest x-ray which I wasn't that happy about, but I won't have another one hopefully for 20 years. You do have to have an electrocardiogram. I had all of those. I passed with flying colors, and they told me that we were good to go. When I awakened, I couldn't feel anything, but eventually was sore in my chest area. They wrap you with a lot of gauze, and they put a special bra on you. The bra is a post-surgery bra that zips up the front. I wore them for maybe 3 months, and then I felt like I had healed enough to where I knew my cup size and I could order pretty bras. I didn't use their pain medication because I didn't want any opiates. So I took extra strength Tylenol quick acting capsules, gel capsules. They're great. I used them again after my facelift. And you're also advised to not lift and not reach. You're not allowed to lift your arms above the level of your shoulders. So this would be too high. One of the most important aspects of being prepared is to have a way to elevate yourself when you sleep. Now, I'm recommending what I got. I would put it against my headboard, and then I put several pillows standing up like right against that pillow. You'll find your position. Some people buy the wedge pillows. Those wedge pillows are also very helpful. I'm fortunate. I can wear tank tops. I can tuck my clothes in. I can show off my silhouette. And, you know, if not now, then when, sister? When? Thank you so much for watching the video today. Thank you for watching my channel at Jude Reborn. I again hope that you will share and you will tell your friends and try to inspire your mothers, your aunts, your neighbors, that this is a great, great surgery. It's very easy to recover from. It's not a tough surgery. It involves very little pain and discomfort. You know, if you've been thinking about doing this all your life, don't procrastinate like I did. I hope that you can get the gumption to do it when you're younger so you can enjoy years of loving your body and feeling good inside your own skin. But hopefully I have inspired you to go for it at any age. Age is just a number. It's literally a number on a piece of paper. It's really not who you are. Who you are and your vibrancy is determined by your personality, your beliefs, your thoughts, your goals, your actions, and just how you take on life every day. Go out there and just try to conquer anything that's standing in your way. Show up at 100% every single day that you can, and you'll get so much more out of life. You'll love life so much more. So with that, take care, cheers, happy holidays, and I'll see you on my next video.